Well, good evening. Welcome to VirtualMic.Live. My name's Steve Stay. Interesting twist tonight, trying a few different things. Let's just making sure everything is happening right here. Let's getting it shared where I want to share it. So if you would do, that's another thing you can do to help out. Do a watch party on your own site. That would go. Let's see. Hey, good to see you. All right, share, and I'm gonna start in a couple groups. So, okay, let's see. I can do some couple other places. I want to do it in. Well, this is our seventh, and had quite the crazy week after last week's marathon live streaming all day for Switchpoint, which uh, is my particular. Oh, I've got myself telling what I tell people to do. Make sure your sound's off on there, and yeah, well, we live stream the virtual fundraiser for Switchpoint last week. Had a blast. Had geez, I don't know, 15 artists that we had throughout the day that played along with everything else that was happening, and it was yeah, loved it. Loved everything that was going on there. So good to have you here. If you want to join us tonight, if you look at the first comment in the stream, I put a link for the artist. If you want to be on as an artist tonight, try your hand at that. Then you just do that. We've already got 3 people that are ready to go, and yeah, we'll just see. We say again, I've had a lot of people talk about it. Let's just run this like a regular open mic, and so we did. We've done it. So the first one in is the first one on, and we'll depending on yeah. Sorry, trying to multitask here. Not my strong suit, but. Yeah, quarantine, we got that. And someone said, make sure you share it here. Good. Concert. Okay, well, I think that's it for me. So, yeah, again, Steve Stay, Virtual Open Mic Live. We do this every Tuesday from 7 to 9 is our target time. We've been full in past weeks. We've had artists that have kind of auditioned beforehand, and then we've just scheduled them. Tonight, I say at the urging of some of the other members, we'll see if those people come on that have been the biggest proponents of this that said, let's just do like an open mic. So I gave out the link earlier in our performer group. If you're an artist and want to be that, there's links through all of this that you can find to our performer group. And they had it earlier in the day. So they could be the first in. I'm limited to 10 people in the room at one time. And so if we fill up during the night, then as the artist finishes, we'll have them go off. But if they're here, we'll just stay on. And hey, we might just take and do a little circle of entertainment. So yeah, my guitar. Thinking what I wanted to do tonight is a song, watching everything that's happening with the quarantine and seeing people out there with exercising their rights. It reminded me of this Haywood Banks song that I don't think I've ever done on here. Lately I've been noticing people getting nicer every day. And consideration sweeping across the nation in every way. We get cut off in traffic, we smile and we wave. We don't make rude gestures, we know how to behave, and it's fun. 'Cause you never know who's got a gun. As you stand behind old lady in the 10 items or less express cash only line with a mask on. As she unloads an entire cart of groceries and pulls out her checkbook, you just smile and say, take your time. We don't get angry, we don't start to curse, 'cause she could pull a doozy out of her purse. You better run, 'cause you never know who's got a gun. There used to be a time when people showed some style and grace. They had the good manners to not cock a shotgun while you curse them to their face. Oh, you used to say anything that popped into your pointy little heads about a person's race or sex or church or even the way they comb the hair on their head. Now you really got to watch the way you're flapping your lip, and while you're at it, leave your waitress a real nice tip, son. 'Cause you never know who's got a gun. No, you never know who's got a gun. Got a gun. Bang, bang, shoot, shoot, yeah. All right. Enough for me. Excited for who we have on here tonight. And first person in our lineup has been on the show before. Excited. He's got a new rig that he's set up. Samuel, you're number one. Scott, you're number two. Eva, number three as we go here. So,
yeah.
So you got you a new rig set up, and
Yep.
love what it did. Last time we could hardly hear you. So
Yeah.
you're sounding good right now. It's so Sam, you're in Colorado City,
Yep.
and
Centennial Park.
Centennial Park is where you're. Okay,
Yep.
cool. Beautiful area out there. Just going to get crazier and crazier out there as far as tourism as things open back up.
I think it's all going to get slammed when tourism comes back.
Oh, geez. The cyclists, just the ones I know, love going out there, the places, the bike trails. And I mean, hiking is just incredible out there. So hopefully you'll have a place you can sit down at a restaurant as they're refreshing themselves and coming down at night, and they can hear you, and you'll get discovered there. And but you did, you said you did audition for The Voice.
Yep, I went to Las Vegas and did that.
Made it in the top 10 part of that, and then just craziness of the whole thing got bumped, and
yep.
Here we go. Well, we love your voice, love your spirit. It's exciting to have you on, especially now that people are going to be able to.
Yeah, that they can hear me.
To really hear you. So I'm going to shut up, and let's go with 3 songs, and we'll get you on. All right. Great.
Thank you.
See you. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Hi, guys. Like he said, my name's Samuel Hammon. I grew up and lived in Colorado City. I've been playing guitar since I was like 7th grade. And I've been singing in a choir, my local choir, and I had a lot of music experience. The first song I'm going to sing is called Nothing That a Beer Can't Fix. I listened to this on the radio and I just fell in love with it, so I want to play that for you guys today, and let's go on it. You're all alone at a party, you want to dance with somebody, but you ain't got a clue how to ask. You and your girl had a fight, and now she's saying goodbye. She ran upstairs and packed her bag. It could be raining on your perfect vacation. You could be stressed about your work situation. Ain't gotta listen to me, but all I'm saying, ain't nothing that a beer can't fix. Ain't no pain it can wash away from the moment that it hits your lips. Makes those clouds look a little less gray. Oh, you could be lonely, or heartbroken, or hungover from night found to smile real quick. There ain't nothing that a beer can't fix. You're all alone and you're fishing, and hunting all you're catching is a little something here and there. You love watching your favorite team losing that championship ring, and you think life isn't fair. You could be raining on your perfect vacation. You could be stressed about your work situation. Ain't gotta listen to me, but I'm saying ain't nothing that a beer can't fix. Ain't no pain it can wash away from the moment that it hits your lips. Makes those clouds look a little less gray. Oh, you could be lonely or heartbroken or hungover from the night before. Hey, turn that frown to a smile real quick. There ain't nothing that a beer can't fix. Could be stressed, raining on your perfect vacation. You could be stressed about your work situation. Ain't gotta listen to me, but I'm saying ain't nothing that a beer can't fix. Ain't no pain it can wash away from the moment that it hits your lips. Makes those clouds look a little less gray. Oh, you could be lonely or heartbroken or hungover from the night before. Turn that frown to a smile real quick. It might take one, it might take six. And take a drink and you'll be quick. Ain't nothing that a beer can't fix. Alright, thank you guys. Yeah, I just heard that song today, and I just wanted to see how it'd go. The next song I'm going to sing is one I sang last time, but no one could hear me because of my setup. But I'm going to sing a Digging Up Bones by Randy Travis, and here we go. Last night I dug your picture out from our old dresser drawer. I set it on the table and I talked to it till 4. I read some old love letters right up till break of dawn. At night I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. Then I went through the jewelry and I found our wedding rings. I put mine on my finger and I gave yours a fling. Across this lonely bedroom of our Reeves broken home. At night I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm digging up bones, I'm digging up bones. Examining things that's better left alone. Oh, I'm resurrecting memories of a love that's dead and gone. Yeah, tonight I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I went through the closet and I found some things in there, like that pretty negligee that I bought you to wear. And I recalled how good you looked each time you had it on. But now I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm digging up bones, I'm digging up bones. I'm assuming things that's better left alone. I'm resurrecting memories of love that's dead and gone. At night I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. Examining things that's better left alone. I'm resurrecting memories of a love that's dead and gone. Yeah, at night I'm sitting alone, digging up bones. I'm digging up bones. Digging up bones. All right, thank you. Yeah, I sure love his songs. The next one I'm going to do is by him again. This one's called King of the Road, and a lot of people used to know this one. And I thought of using it again for my last video because I just think I could do way better. So here we go, King of the Road. Trailers for sale of rent, rooms are left at 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes, all but 2 hours of pushing broom. Buys an 8 by 12 4-bedroom. I'm a man of means, by no means king of the road. Boxcar, midnight train, destination Baker, Maine. Old worn out suit and shoes. I don't pay no union dues. I smoke old stogies I have found. Short but not too big around. I'm a man of means, by no means king of the road. I know every engineer on every train, all of their children and all of their names, every handout in every town, and every lock that ain't locked but no one's around. I sing trailers for sale or rent, rooms that left at 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes, all but 2 hours of pushing broom. Buys an 8 by 12 4-bedroom. I'm a man of means, by no means king of the road. I know every engineer on every train, all of their children and all of their names, every handout in every town, and every lock that ain't locked when no one's around. I sing trailers for sale or rent, rooms that left at 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes, all but 2 hours of pushing broom. Buys an 8 by 12 4-bedroom. I'm a man of means, by no means king of the road. Trailers for sale or rent, rooms that left at 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pets. I ain't got no cigarettes, all but 2 hours of pushing broom. Buys an 8 by 12 4-bedroom. I'm a man of means, by no means king of the road. King of the road. King of the road. All right, thank you.
Okay, I wanted to make sure you were really done.
Oh, you're good.
Sounded great, man. Yeah, kind of reminded by breaking in on that. It reminded me of a Monty Python song I might have to do. I'm so worried about. You think the song's over, and then they come back in over
Oh, yeah.
again. But no, great to
Well,
hear your voice. Great, nice
yeah.
setup, man.
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you.
Just do all the stream you can. You can hang around if you want. We'll see what time we have, but
All right.
sure appreciate you being here. And you, next up is you met earlier. We were in here early in the night, just doing some mic check.
Yeah, I wanted to tell Samuel, I saw Randy Travis when I was in Egypt in 1989. He was on the USO tour show.
Oh,
He
wow.
was great. He really was.
It's awesome.
All right, Sam. Well, good to
All
have you
right.
on. Thanks for
Yeah,
being here
thank you.
tonight, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye.
All right, Scott. Well, here we are, my new friend of today. We did the mic check earlier, and you were there, and my gosh, can't believe we live in the same town. And
I know, weird.
yeah, you've got I got guitar MV looking at your selection that you have there, and mandolin MV, all that stuff that
You know, all musicians suffer from guitar envy, you know.
we sure do to have. So, Scott, so you moved here from San Antonio, Texas.
San Antonio.
How
that's
long ago?
correct. Yeah, we just moved here to get closer to the kids up in Salt Lake.
All right, and that was how long ago?
Not quite 2 years ago.
2 years. Wow, I can't believe we haven't crossed paths already. But
I know. We would have at one of the open mic nights
Yeah,
if they
that-
hadn't shut them all down, I'm sure.
it perks. Yeah, I think once I can't imagine why you weren't playing around more places in town. That we need to. That opens up for George's. You'd do great at George's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You know, Rosita's Kitchen, as that happens. The brew pub out there. You know, Wingnuts. They book pretty far in advance, but yeah, your style and everything.
I don't know if I
excited
could do
for
2
people to
hours,
hear you.
though.
Yeah, well, 2 hours, 3 hours at George's.
Oh, man.
And I think Wingnuts. That took
Well,
a
that's
while.
the good thing about George is that people don't spend 3 hours eating. There's always a turnover, right?
Yeah, there is. They like it. In fact, George's discourage you from having your people come because they don't want them taking up the tables all night for the servers. It happens. If we do, we've had
It's a
daughter
business,
that's- Yeah, had a daughter who was a server there, so we know to take care of if people want to hang around. But yeah, well, great. So if child of the 60s, 70s rock and roll era, and
Yeah,
Took
I'm
off.
rocked out, though, you know. It's,
did
mine's
played
more
Army
folk
for a
now.
number of years, and it took you around the world, it sounds like. So, well, I'm excited for people to hear you. What a
Well,
pleasant
it's interesting
surprise
about the
today.
world because I know you've heard some other songs I did during the mic check, but I'm going to do a different one here. I just told, Samuel, I saw Randy Travis in Egypt. And this is a story when I did a tour in Egypt back in 89, 90 for a year without the family out in the middle of the El Gore Desert.
Wow.
Like I said, like I told you earlier, I never knew what poverty was until I saw the Bedouin out there. And they were building their tents out of our plastic bags and trash we threw away, and they planted their crops in our sewage, where our sewage drained into the desert. It was very sad, gives you a whole different perspective on life. But when I had to say goodbye to my wife and my 4 kids, we were at Fort Leonard Wood. It was one of the hardest things I ever did. I was gone for a whole year.
Yeah.
It's anyway. So I wrote a song.
Oh, wonderful.
And I
Well,
don't
I'm
even know when
going
I
to
wrote
give
it,
you
so.
the whole screen. I'm just excited for people to hear you. One of my new favorites in town. So take it away.
Anyway,
Scott.
this one's called "One More Touch." Come on, baby, give me one last smile, one last smile, one last smile. Come on, baby, give me one last smile. I may never see you smile again. Oh, darling, give me one last touch, one last touch, one last touch. Oh, darling, give me one last touch. I may never touch you again. Oh, one more laugh, just one more laugh, one more laugh. Oh, let me hear just one more laugh. I may never hear you laugh again. For in the morning I am off to war, off to war, off to war. In the morning I am off to war, and I may never return again. Oh, give me one more hour to say the things I should have said before. If only I had the power, I'd stay. Let me sing you just one last song, one last song, one last song. Oh, let me sing you one last song I may never sing to you again. Come on, darling, let me hold you tight, hold you tight, hold you tight. Let me hold you throughout the night. I may never get to hold you again. Please, God in heaven, give me one more hour, just one more hour, one more hour. Please, God in heaven, give me one more hour before I have to go. Oh, give me one more hour to say the things I should have said before. If only I had the power, I'd stay. You know I love you with all my life, with all my life, with all my life. You know I love you with all my life, but you know that I must go. This is the hardest thing I've ever done, ever done, ever done. This is the hardest thing I've ever done, to walk out of that door. God protect them while I am gone. Well, I am gone, I am gone. Oh, God protect my family while I am gone. I leave them in your care. Oh, give me one more hour to say the things I should have said before. If only I had the power, I'd stay forevermore. And a little distortion there. That's fine though. Yeah, most of the songs I do on my own, but occasionally I go way back in time, step in my way back machine. This next song is by Stephen Foster. If you're young, you probably don't know who Stephen Foster was, but you know some of his songs, like oh, I come from Alabama with a banjo on my knee. I'm going to Louisiana, a true love for to see. You know that one. And then Camptown ladies sing this song, doo-da, doo-da. Camptown race like 5 miles long, go to doo-da day. Sounds like the other one, you know. Anyway, he wrote more than 200 songs, mostly about life in the South, and which is interesting because he never even went to the South except on his honeymoon in New Orleans. He wrote this song that I'm going to sing in 1854, and I think it's appropriate for the times we're living in. It's called Hard Times Come Again No More. Now, the history behind this song is the U.S. and Europe were in the middle of an economic recession that led to the financial panic of 1857 and didn't end until the Civil War. And the song asks us to consider the plight of those less fortunate than ourselves. Ironically, Stephen Foster could have written this song about himself, as his career ended abruptly with the Civil War, as songs of the South fell out of favor with the public. Music publishing had just started back then, and though he'd been worth probably millions and millions of dollars a day, he saw very little money in the form of royalties, and he died impoverished in 1864 at the age of 37, while living in a rundown hotel on the Lower East Side of Manhattan. He had just 38 cents in his pocket and a scrap of paper with the words, "Dear Friends" and "Gentle Hearts" written on it. So I used his lyrics for this song. But I changed the music a little bit because I didn't want to use those same 3 chords that he used to write Camptown Races. This is called Hard Times Come Again No More. Let us all pause in life's pleasures and count its many tears, while we all sup in sorrow for the poor. There's a song that will linger forever in our ears. Oh, hard times don't come again no more. 'Tis the song of the weary, hard times don't come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Hard times don't come again. Hard times don't come again. Hard times don't come again no more. While we seek mirth and beauty in music light and gay, there are frail forms waiting at the door. And though their voices are silent, their pleading looks to say, oh, hard times don't come again no more. 'Tis the song of the weary, hard times don't come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Hard times don't come again. Hard time don't come again. Hard time don't come again no more. There's a pale worn maiden who toils her life away, with a tired heart whose better days are over. Though her voice would be merry, it's sighing all the day, pleading, hard times don't come again no more. 'Tis the song of the weary, hard times don't come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Hard times don't come again. Hard times don't come again. Oh, hard times don't come again no more. 'Tis the sun is carried across the troubled waves. 'Tis the wail that is heard upon the shore. 'Tis a dirge that is murmured around the lowly grave. Oh, hard times don't come again no more. 'Tis the song of the weary, hard times don't come again no more. Many days you have lingered around my cabin door. Hard times don't come again. Hard times don't come again. Well, hard times don't come again no more. Hard times don't come again. Hard times don't come again. Hard times don't come again no more anymore. Old Stephen Foster. He'd probably be rolling over in his grave if you heard me sing that. Hey man, my last song, I'm gonna move this back up to the 5th fret, this capo here. And you know, the older I get, either things are speeding up or I'm slowing down. Or it's probably a combination of both. Anyway, this one's called The Human Race. Everything's in motion, nothing's standing still. I got a notion that it never will. The faster I go, the more I am late. Tell me, is anybody winning this damn human race? I just want to slow down. I just want it to stop. Just for a minute now before I drop. No rest for the weary, or no rest for my soul. Nobody can hear me when their ears are closed. Look at all the people running to and fro. That they're busy getting to where they don't really know. A blind man can see further than a man who will not see. But you can never get enough of the things that you don't really need. It took God and nature, oh, millions of years to take the carbon and the methane out of the atmosphere. He let us use the oil and gas, oh, sitting near the surface. And he put the rest of it deep underground, where it wouldn't hurt us. But we think we know better with our 2.5-pound brains. Oh, we think we are so clever, but genius borders the insane. Now, did you ever stop to think if what we're doing is really good? Just because we can do something doesn't mean that we should. God gave us the sun and the rivers and the wind. He gave us the earth and everything therein. And when he was finished, finished, he looked around from where he stood, and he created woman and declared it was good. Oh, and God made the sun, and he made the moon, then he made the stars in the afternoon. He made the valley deep, and he made the mountains tall. Then he made a woman, and that was the best of all. It don't make no difference how fast we choose to live. All the cars and the planes can't change how fast the planet spins. We're all moving at the same speed every trip around the sun. And at the end of the year, we find ourselves right back where we begun. And when the bombs and missiles start falling from the sky, and when the earth turns hot enough that we all start to fry, well, I don't know the weapons we'll use to fight World War III, but the one after that will be fought with rocks and sticks, I guarantee. Now here we all are, just trying to survive. Some of us are living while others are just hanging round to die. And I ain't got the time to listen to all your hate. I'm too busy working on the road that leads to heaven's gate. Oceans rise, we'll have to learn to walk the plank. And it don't make any difference how much money you've got in the bank. And brother will kill brother till all brothers they are gone. And nobody wept 'cause there's nobody left to put our story in a song. Spinning faster, or so it seems. We think technology's the answer, but only in our dreams. For every man is his own master, and every woman owns her own fate. But we're running to the arms of disaster when we run the human race. And when the running's over and you're alone in first place, tell me, was the prize worth winning? The damn human race.
Wow.
That's it, Steve.
Beautiful song, Scott. What a treat.
Okay, everyone wake up for the next artist.
Well, you be careful. This next one is going to be interesting. But Scott, look forward to getting to know you better and seeing you around town. You know, we've got a few of us gray-beard baby boomers that are
Yeah, I know, I know.
panning away. So, I mean,
Well, it says Abraham
Lincoln.
Lincoln used to say, "God loves the common man." That's why he made so many of us.
Yeah. Well, here we are. Well, thanks again, and I'm going to introduce you before you jump off of here. You said hello to Eva.
Yeah, I'm going to stick around and watch.
She actually has an instrument I think you don't have.
Is that a hurdy-gurdy? What is that? I can't tell.
It's a harmonium.
Harmonium! You're
Yeah.
kidding me.
Yeah. I have a few instruments you might not have.
Man, Benjamin Franklin would love you.
Yeah, I heard. I mean, boy, I needed when Eva did her mic check with me. It was just at a time days ago that I sure needed what she's going to deliver. It's different than anything we've ever had on our virtual open mic live, and I'm just excited to do it. But you may just put me totally out. I may be into another dimension by the time you're done, Eva. And
Well,
someone,
that's
if
what I'm
you,
asking for.
yeah, if I don't come back, just give Linda a call. She's downstairs. Say, hey, you need to run up and wake
It is
Steve
truly
up or
a
startle him.
ethereal sound. It is.
Yeah, it's beautiful. So tell us a little. Okay, Scott, I'm going to let you go, and
Go.
thanks again for being
I'm
here.
gonna hang
with
around
us.
and listen.
Support.
I'll
All
watch
right.
and listen.
Great. All right. So Eva, tell us a harmonium, and how did you run on it? I mean, were you introduced to that?
Yeah, back in 2004, I went to the Shivananda yoga retreat, yoga ashram in Grass Valley, California. And that was the very first time I ever experienced what a harmonium was like. They sang mantras, and I love to sing, and I sang with them. Kirtan chanting is something that you do in a group, and it's generally done in call and response fashion. So that was my first introduction. My second introduction was through a CD with Deva Premal, to mantra, to kirtan, and I just fell in love, and I started playing it for all of my yoga classes. And then I wound up going to Bhakti Fest, and that's where I purchased this one for myself.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how long ago was that?
That was in 2014.
14.
Yeah,
All right.
so I've
Now,
had it for about 6 years.
and you guys were doing gatherings. You were getting together doing kirtan.
Yeah.
Together with the middle drum. I mean, it had yeah, it was beautiful stuff. We've
Yeah.
done some events with us too. So
Yeah. Yeah. We've
and
been
then you'd be
offering
starting
kirtan.
you starting that up again, or you tried to do that through?
We're actually
sort of
doing it
there?
online right now on
Are ya?
Zoom. We are,
And
yeah.
it's working on Zoom. You're able to get it so it syncs enough. It doesn't.
Yeah,
Enough?
fairly.
Okay.
So people who are listening have to keep their mics muted, and so you
Right.
only get to sing with the person who's
Okay.
chanting. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Wonderful. And how do they find out more about that? What's if they're moved to with this? How do they find out? Look for you on Facebook?
Yeah, if you look for me on Facebook, you can look for me, and I'm happy to direct you. But it's the Las Vegas Kirtan chanting. They do it every Wednesday night. And
Okay, so tomorrow night, huh?
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for being here. This is a treat to be able to have something different. I'm just excited, and who knows? People stumbling on, wondering what it's different than anything we've ever done. But I'm excited.
I like to be different. I don't know
Well,
if you ever read Brene Brown's book, Braving the
I
Wilderness, but that's
love
me.
Brene. Yeah, yeah. All right. She's one of our favorite authors. I just can't get enough of her. So
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Daring Greatly, I think, was the first one we really were exposed to her, and sent copies to all the kids for Christmas that year, and
Yeah.
it's changed their lives. So
Yeah.
well, great. Well, I'm going to let you change some lives here. I'm going to turn it over to you, and see you on the backside again. If I disappear, call Linda, and I'll put her number there. So,
Tell her to come wake you
yeah,
up.
go get Steve out of his altered state and
Yeah.
back to open mic.
Yeah.
All right.
All
Excited.
right. Thanks,
Thank you.
Steve.
You're welcome.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining. So, as Steve was saying, mantra has the capacity to take you into an altered state. And I like to think of these as spells. So as I'm singing, this first mantra is the Gayatri. And the Gayatri mantra, the spell that you are placing is the spell for healing. So if you have the need for healing for yourself, for anything physical or mental or emotional or spiritual, you can set that intention as I start to sing here. And if you want to send healing to your friends or your neighbors or the world, you can send healing energy as I'm singing this song to any place where healing is I like to do improvisation, and so I've been taught these mantras in specific melodies, and then I take them and I add them to different melodies. And this particular melody is to Fleetwood Mac, Landslide. Oh. Giving them a little bit more love. I'm going to take these earphones out because I realized that I can hardly hear myself sing when I'm using them. The next mantra that I'm going to share with you is the Mahamritam Jaya mantra. And that mantra is a mantra for protection. So if you know anybody who needs to be protected from anything right now, like COVID, you can think of them. Next mantra that I have for you is a Kali mantra. This is for burning away anything that doesn't serve you anymore. So if you can think of any thoughts or ideas or stories or energies that have been a part of your body or emotions that you've been struggling with and you'd like to move, this mantra helps with that. Oh have one last mantra to share with you. This mantra, it was interesting when I was first introduced to it. Swami Sita said to me, "This mantra is for removing idle chatter and gossip." And I said, "Oh, well, I'm not a gossip. I don't need that mantra." So for years, I never sung it. And then someone helped me to understand that all of this that's happening back here in the back of our heads, this is idle chatter and gossip. All of these thoughts that we have that create distraction, that keep us limited, that keep us from being out there in the world, that keep me from being on Open Mic Live, these thoughts that create scarcity, these thoughts that create disease, these thoughts, all of these thoughts that we have, those are idle chatter and gossip in the minds of ourselves. And so I started chanting this mantra, and I was amazed at how quickly I started to recognize all of the thoughts that were limiting me, and how quickly I started to realize that I wanted to let go of them. And once I realized that I only needed internal validation to think a new thought, even if the collective doesn't believe it, like if I think a new thought, I can look out into the world and the world is going to prove it to me. That's how powerful thoughts are. So I love this mantra. I sing it every single day without fail. And my favorite way to sing it is also to landslide. So we're going to do it again to that melody. think about bringing world peace to the world as we finish this mantra with 3 Om Shantis. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Shanti. Om peace. Hari Om Tat Sat. Thank you all for listening. Steve, I hope you're still there.
Linda woke me up, or brought me out. No, I love
Hi.
yeah, it's just the oneness kind of you feel, the resonance that comes through that helps. And Joe, I hope they really put him into a cool spot for follow you. But thank you for sharing that. It's for some people probably the first time they'd ever heard kirtan. And
Yeah, probably.
It's exciting to have it be, to be able to share that. And thanks for being brave enough. And in fact, Linda reminded me, it wasn't Daring Greatly, it was Gifts of Imperfection.
Gifts of Imperfection.
That was the book that we had after hearing her TED Talk on shame. And
I loved that TED Talk. I've probably watched it about 20 times.
Yeah, we did too, probably, with that.
Yeah.
It just resonated, and just the music resonated. So,
have you heard yet of the book Existential Kink?
I haven't. No.
That's the latest one that's been like, whoa.
Really?
Okay.
And who's that by?
Elliot. Is it Carolyn Elliott? Let me just look really quick. Because it's like I've been reading it in the last...
I'm going to bring Joe in here with us. Hey, Joe.
Yeah.
I can't hear you.
Yeah, Carolyn Elliott, PhD.
Karen Elliott. All right. Well, Eva, so if they want to know more, just look at Eva Ambika. And are you going to head back to the Bahamas anytime soon? I mean,
Yeah, I spent 3 months there last summer doing karma yoga. It was really fantastic.
That was fun following your posts there. Just beautiful views and hearing all of that. So Joe, did that get you more ready? Did that just relax you into doing things?
No,
have you done kirtan
talk about
before?
Intimidation. Geez, Eva, you're amazing. That was fantastic.
Oh my gosh, thanks, Joe.
It was really incredible. I could probably do with another 30 or 40 minutes of that. That was
we should finish that. Just let it go on.
No kidding.
After we go. Just finish up with kirtan. We can all
right.
Well, if you loved it, I've got lots of friends who I'm thinking would maybe be willing and interested to play on here. So
it might be fun to just do a kirtan evening or something. If you're doing the one with the people out of Vegas, but you can't have as many people as you do on Zoom with this. But
well, you can have as many people watching. You just can't see that they're participating with you.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, the unlimited number that way. So
yeah.
Well, thanks, Eva.
Yeah.
Always felt connection, and I just feel lucky to be in the same town with you and Joe, and gosh, now Scott and Samuel. Wasn't Samuel? He just, that kid's voice, just amazing where he could go with that. That's all of us. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
It was a pleasure, Eva. Thank you for playing.
Thanks, Joe. I'll be sitting backstage listening for your music as well.
It's wow. We're going downhill from here for sure.
Nah. I'm so excited to finally have Joe on here. I've heard him at a few open mics and just always enjoyed his stuff. And it took just getting the equipment where you felt comfortable enough to do this. So I'm glad for him too. And that's kind of why I've done this. Opened it up. I started doing the live stream, just trying to learn it from my daughter, and then I found out that the focus for me helped me with some health issues that we're dealing with, and it's to have. I'm just honored that people will join me on here and feel to share. And, this is
we're honored for all your hard work, Steve. I mean, I look at all the effort that's gone into even just the rules. I mean, they're really straightforward and simple and not a problem. But I mean, this didn't happen just you know, a lot of effort went into being able to help people
Well, thank
out
you.
and present themselves in this time, and it's been really a gift. All the effort you put into helping me get set up and the right equipment and adjusted. I mean, you really deserve
Well,
a lot
thanks.
of
It's an
praise
honor
for everything you've done.
to have you be part of it. I mean, it's someone else finds value in it. That's what I was hoping for. So, all right, Eva, we'll let you
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
fade
I
into the
really,
background here. And
I really appreciate all that you're doing.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
for setting this up. And
I'm excited someday to do the dance thing, pull that part in too. With some of
I
that could be-
would love that. There's a new
Yeah.
thing that I learned called dragon dance, where you do music and dance, and everybody is improvising everything all at
Yeah,
once.
that could be
Oh my
fun.
gosh,
All
it
right.
was so
I
fantastic.
could use
Yeah.
some movement. That's So, all right. Love you, dear.
Love
See
you.
you. Okay. Bye bye. All right, Joe. Well, here we are.
Yeah, finally, it's kind of exciting.
It is. It's really exciting for me.
So I think I stepped away to get some water. Scott, that last song you played, was that an original?
I don't believe so. I believe that.
Okay.
I'd heard that before. That was the
The Earth one.
The Earth one. Yeah.
Gosh, that was a cool song.
Isn't that guy amazing?
Yeah.
Just when I did a mic check this morning, and he jumped on and said, "I don't think we've ever met, have we?" And that's been one of the really great things about this, is just getting to meet new people and then connect with people I've already met. Just get to feel you better, you know. Who you are.
It's a
And,
great part of the community that shares really well and is pretty cohesive overall.
Yeah.
And it's just been really just a blessing, even before I could participate at this level, just being able to log on and hear the other people that I'm used to hearing and play and do their songs. And it's really a cool thing.
Well, I'm glad you feel that way about it.
Yep.
Keep on going and then let it build. A lot of times the numbers may be small listening, but it's fun to watch it grow as we finish it up and people pick it up later in the night, or they share it and then pick it up as the days
Right.
to see the exposure there. So great. So guys, Virtual Open Mic Live, if you'd like to be part of it, we posted a link. Joe's our last artist that came on. I may do a couple songs after you're done, but you're welcome to come on if you'd like to share, and I hope it didn't scare too many people away with my rules. But we like to keep it. Want you to be represented well, and if your technology isn't working, then it's no fun for everyone. That's what Samuel had previous week. We did all the testing, and then when he's ready to go on, something happened with what he's using. He could hardly hear him, so he was so excited to say, "Hey, I got me a new mic. I got a new setup. I think this will work." And then to hear him there, it's fun to be part of that journey with him. So now he can go on and stream, live all over the place. We've got in our performers group a whole list of places you can stream live to, or share your live streams to, and excited to do that. So. Thank you. Eva says she loves this. So, Peter, welcome. Joe, where are you from originally? I don't know that part of it.
Well, I moved here about 7 years ago from Tennessee, and moved here for SkyWest. I work for them, and it's been a really good move. Just got here. I was coming into town about every 3 months. My first 2 years was SkyWest, and just fell in love with this place. And as soon as the job opportunity opened here, I was gone.
Yeah.
It's just been, can't get enough of St. George. I love it.
I love it. It is Cinco de Mayo. I should mention that.
Taco Day.
Yeah, as we had Taco Day, we put in order at Peppers and went and picked it up. Had them bring it out to
Oh, no kidding.
our car. They don't have it on their menu, but they have a steak quesadilla. What do you call it with all the vegetables and everything? My mind's going blank. Fajita style. So they load it up with the peppers and everything along with that.
Wow.
And it's one of our favorites there, along with their fish tacos. And I love the people of Mexico. We lived there for a while, and I just heard today from some friends there that there's a beer shortage happening. She went to the store to pick up a 6-pack of beer. It was $15 for a 6-pack, $15 US for a 6-pack of beer, and she said there was only one case left there. So
She's not trying to buy Corona, is she?
no, I think she said it was a Tecate that she had, but Pacifico we like that. We love the Mexican beers, but yeah. So to our folks that may be listening from Mexico, because they do tune in too, happy Cinco de Mayo. And Joe, I'm just going to turn it over to you and quit yapping. I do that.
Excellent. I'm excited.
Here you go, folks. Joe.
Hey, I'm going to try a simple, funny song. This song has a funny place in my heart. It's special to me because when the movie Chicken Little came out, my youngest son used to run around the house singing, and he would sing the chorus, "One Whittle Swip." And I'm not going to sing it that way today, but that's why it's special. It's because it reminds me of a really cute and endearing time in my son's life, and we'll play around with it today and see how it sounds. Thank you all for listening. I really appreciate it. It was a recipe for disaster. Folks sweet, living happily ever after. Was happy everyone was after me. It was a cup of good intentions, a tablespoon of one big mess, a dash of overreaction. I assume you know the rest. It was one little slip, one little slip. It was the fusion of confusion with a few confounding things. I guess I probably took the wrong direction. I might have missed a sign or two. I ran right past your affection and humiliation avenue. I took a right turn at confusion, left when I should have gone straight on through. I ran ahead with my assumptions. We all know what that can do. It was one little slip, one little slip. It was the fusion of confusion, a few confounding things. I get the feeling in this town I'll never live till I live down the one mistake that seems to follow me around. But they'll forget about the sky when they realize the sky's about to try to learn to fly over the ground. It was a cup of good intentions, a tablespoon of one big mess, a dash of overreaction. And I assume you know the rest. It was one little slip, one little slip. It was a humble little stool, a big ungraceful. One little slip, one little slip. It was the fusion of confusion, a few confounding things. It's not very often you can say in a public forum that you love bare naked ladies, but they are the original artist. So
And Joe, I'm going to interject here just a little bit.
Yeah.
Your guitar is overpowering it a little bit.
Good.
I'd like to, if you can,
let's see.
I don't know, maybe your other songs are softer on the guitar, but it,
Turn that. Make sure I turn the right one down here. Let's see. How's this sound?
yeah, I think that'd be good. Great.
Did that seem to bring the volume down a little bit?
That did, yes.
Okay. I'm going to sing a little bit of this and then just ask you. Little Jenny and Jack and Diane. Is that okay?
I guess it could, a little more, yeah. Just
A little more guitar, or less?
less guitar, a little less guitar, yeah.
All right. Little Jenny, now Jack and Diane, two American kids growing up in the heartland. Jackie's gonna be a football star. Diane did y'all say the backseat of the music car. Circling out a chili dog outside the Tasty Freeze. Diane sat on Jackie's lap, he's got his hands between his knees. Now Heather Diane run off behind a shady tree. Chirp up off from Bobby Brooks' slacks, let me do what I say. Oh yeah, say life goes on long after the thrill living is gone. Oh yeah, say life goes on long after the thrill living is gone. Jackie sits back, lets his thoughts for the moment, scratches his head and does his best to change the tune. Now Heather and Diane, we ought to run off to the city. Diane says, baby, you ain't missing a thing, Jackie says. Oh yeah, say life goes on long after the thrill living is gone. Oh yeah, say life goes on long after the thrill living is gone. Rock on, let it rock, let it roll, let the battle bells drum and save my soul. Hold on to 16 as long as you can. Changes come around real soon, make us win and again. Little Jenny, now Jack and Diane, two American kids in the bus. Hopefully that was a little better.
Sounded good.
Here's one I've been struggling through, trying to learn to play. It's kind of a fan song of mine. Yeah, some old Garth Brooks. Since he won't publish his music for all of us to enjoy, we always have to listen to the played through second artists. She's Every Woman. She's sun and rain, she's fire and ice. A little crazy, but it's nice. Oh, when she gets mad, you best leave her alone. 'Cause she'll rage just like a river, then she'll beg you to forgive her. Oh, she's every woman that I've ever known. She's so New York, then LA, and every town along the way. Oh, but even at her worst, she ain't that bad. She's making love on rainy nights. She's a stroll for Christmas lights. Oh, she's everything I want to do again. It needs no explanation. It all makes perfect sense. But when it comes down to temptation, she's on both sides of the fence. She's anything but typical. She's so unpredictable. Oh, but even at her worst, she ain't that bad. She's as real can be, and she's every fantasy. Lord, she's every lover that I've ever had. Lord, she's every lover that I've never had.
All right. Do you have another one?
Sure.
Let's
Yeah.
we're here. No one else in line. Let's, yeah.
I loved Hootie and the Blowfish, but I love Darius Rucker too. I think some of the country stuff is awesome. So. And down south through the land of the pines, coming my way out of North Carolina. Staying up the road, praying to God I see headlights. Made it down the coast in 17 hours. Awesome.
That guy, talk about someone making it in one field and then deciding he just wants to go do country. And he's
Yeah.
amazing.
Great
What an
example.
amazing voice. I mean, from the first time you heard him on the radio, that was have that
Yeah.
signature voice.
Definitely.
Yeah, a money note. that,
I feel so blessed today. I learned something. I experienced something new. I got to do something new. Absolutely amazing.
this is the something new. I was
This
waiting.
well,
I
yeah.
was
I've
waiting for you
never
to tell me
played
about
on-
something.
I've never published, and I say published facetiously. I've never done something where I have a recording and now it's a permanent part of the internet. I mean,
Oh, fun!
the reality is,
Wow.
other than open mics, which I blame on Steve Smith,
Yes,
he
love
really
Steve.
pushed me to, I played at his house, gosh, years ago at this point, and he just kept pushing me. Hey, you should come do this. You should come do this with us. And then
Steve's a
been
great
really a blessing.
encourager. I mean, he's done a
He
lot
is.
for so many artists in this town. He's been, I mean, doing that very thing, and he's so talented himself. He
Yeah,
apologizes.
the guy. If you closed your eyes, you could feel like John Denver was back
Yeah,
and
I
standing.
know.
there in front
I
of
have
you.
to. I do James Taylor stuff, and then I hear Steve
Yeah, that's true.
do
This
it note
Steve
for
Taylor's
note,
really good.
and I go, "Oh, okay." Well,
Yeah. He's
here we go.
fantastic.
But,
Steve,
what
you're a
great
blessing
guy.
to our community. You really have done a lot for everybody that's got any interest in music at all, whether it's listening or playing or being involved. I mean, really, thank you very much. This is such a treasure. I mean, I'm really grateful.
Yeah,
for the
I
opportunity.
love having, like I say, just having it to go back. And I go back and listen, and that's one of the fun things you can do is go into the Virtual Open Mic Live site, find one of the previous open mics that you like, just start a watch party on your site, and share that with people. You can share every one of them. You can just it's fun to just keep using them over and over that way, because there's some amazing performances on there.
Ava sent me a little message. That's cool. I didn't know you could do that.
Who did? Who sent you a message?
Eva and
Oh,
I don't know.
yeah. Oh, in our private chat. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. She's a beautiful human being.
Oh, no kidding!
Phil
Right off the
blessed
bat,
Have her. Yeah.
I had a different idea in my head when she said mantra, and I was like, well, this is going to be really interesting. And then she made it like rock star cool. It was pretty amazing.
I do. We had her. She helped at an event, and the first time I saw her with her harmonium and playing that, and they had the steel drum, the guy with the steel drum thing doing stuff, and it was, man, it just like tonight. That's what I needed. It's been a pretty stressful week, and that just, calms you down at a whole other level internally. So.
Yeah,
Need to get to some more of those. Check out the ones tomorrow night that they do the Vegas
yeah.
one.
I definitely need. Yeah, I'll be.
Yeah.
I have nothing better to do. That's just an outstanding way.
Over
to-
here. And then once it's
spend some
recorded,
time.
you can listen over and over again. So, well, great, Joe. Well, thanks so much again for being part of the night with us. And this was an experiment tonight to see how it would go. Not lining people up, and I'm glad. I mean, I wouldn't have had Scott probably on if I'd organized it other. And even Eva, she may not have. I mean, some of the other people we had lined up, and I says, nah, just if you want to come in, look for the link and join us. And the perfect people showed up. So,
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm honestly speechless in that regard. To just, yeah,
well, hope to hear you again. Hope you get.
who I'd really like to see on here is Mason. Did you ever come?
I've
cross
reached out
paths
to Mason. Yeah, I've reached out to him. I haven't heard
Oh,
back. There's a
good.
few people that I haven't. I mean, we had last week. Throughout the day, it was kind of a who's who of St. George music scene that we had throughout the day. That's really fun. If you go to, not all of it's in Virtual Open Mic, but if you go to switchpointcrc.org and look for their event, I mean, great stories even in between the musicians. But we, through the whole day, just amazing artists, and their hearts were in it. They were so into, today's Giving Tuesday, And but people were giving last week. Switchpoint didn't do a whole lot of giving Tuesday. We just posted a song I did with my daughter where she was doing a pitch there. But yeah, so many amazing individuals in our town. We only had one person from out of town. That was a 14-year-old young man from Arizona playing keyboards that was piano that was just amazing. So Christopher Hudson, look for him.
Well,
he just got accepted to Berkeley a summer program. He got a full scholarship for that, this Berkeley music program over the summer. That's excited to hear the connections he makes with other young musicians throughout the country or world over the summer. So what an opportunity. So all right, well, I'm gonna let you go here. I'm gonna do a song, maybe two, and then
Sweet. Can't wait to hear it.
put it for the
Love your
night. I
music,
just
Steve.
looking here. I was ready to do some Rolling Stone stuff that I needed to practice, but I thought, nah, I'm just, this has been a chill night, so going with Jimmy Buffett. So
Brilliant.
here we go. All right.
Have a
Joe,
good night,
thanks
sir.
so much. Thank you. Again, virtual open mic live just every Tuesday, 7 o'clock. If you'd like to be a guest or you know someone that should be a guest, invite them to become a member of the group. And if you're an artist, join our performers group where we can practice and work on your live streaming skills. Just help you sound. I mean, you know, get the best looking sound that you can. So this is one of my favorite Jimmy Buffett songs about yesterday. Heading up to San Francisco for the Labor Day weekend show. I got my hush puppies on. I guess I never was meant for glitter rock and roll. And honey, I didn't know that I'd be missing you so. Come Monday, it'll be alright. Come Monday, I'll be holding you tight. I spent 4 lonely days in a brown LA haze, and I just want you back by my side. Yes, it's been quite a summer, rented cars and westbound trains. And now that you're off on vacation, something you tried to explain. And darling, it's I love you so. That's the reason I just let you go. Come Monday, it'll be alright. Come Monday, I'll be holding you tight. I spent 4 lonely days in the brown LA haze, and I just want you back by my side. I can't help it, honey, you're that much a part of me now. Remember that night in Montana when they said there'd be no room for doubt. I hope you're enjoying the scenery. I know that it's pretty up there. We can go hiking on Tuesday. With you I'd walk anywhere. California has worn me quite thin. I just can't wait to see you again. Come Monday, it'll be alright. Come Monday, I'll be holding you tight. I spent 4 lonely days in a brown LA haze, and I just want you back by my side. I spent 4 lonely days in a brown LA haze, and I just want you back by my side. Yeah, Jimmy Buffett, 1974. Gonna finish with this one tonight. Just a good song that, since I'm already capoed up here, let's a little version. Anytime you try to sing a song Steve Tyler did, here we go. Just a small town boy, girl, living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train, going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train, going anywhere. A singer in a smoky room, a smell of wine and cheap perfume. For a smile they could share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard. Their shadows searching in the night. Street light people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night. Working hard to fit my feel. Everybody wants a thrill, paying anything to roll the dice just one more time. Some will win, some will lose. Some were born to sing the blues. Oh, the movie, it never ends. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard. Their shadows searching in the night. Street light people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street light people. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street light people. All right. Good night for open mic, virtual open mic live, and again, invite your friends to come along next time. Appreciate you being here, and we'll see you next Tuesday. Take care.